Good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Just bear with me. I'm very nervous. I don't like doing interviews, even though it's about like my business and the things that like I do. Like I don't like being in front of the camera.
Listen, this is gonna be real natural, real calm situation. I'm gonna just ask you about your business. Nothing to worry about. It's all good.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yes. So Lux Butter, it started out as a hobby for you. So I
Yeah.
want to know, how did you get into making your own body butters?
So I love to DIY everything. Like I'm a DIY queen. Like when I moved to my apartment, I DIY'd a lot of things. So naturally, like making a body butter to me just didn't seem like out of the ordinary. So I've always loved natural skincare, and I'm also very like frugal. So um, by me just like going out and like, yes, I supported other natural skincare businesses in the past, but it can add up sometimes. So I'm very frugal, so I wanted to like learn how to make it myself. And I love, like, I've always used natural body butters. I never really was the type to like use like the Dove or the Vaseline lotion or whatever. I've always used regular shea butter from like the African markets or whatever the case may be. And so one day I had bought a body butter from someone, and the scent was really, really, really good. But the only thing about it was it was very, very oily. And it was like I was wearing it and it was getting on my jeans and it was getting everywhere. And I'm like, something has to give. Like, I love the scent of this, but it's just way, way, way too oily. And I love natural products. Like, I use it every day. I was using it before bed, but it was getting on my sheets. And I'm like, yeah, this can't be it. Like, I love to support people, but this not it. So I started to make my own. I was just gonna go. I was buying like just small pounds of shea butter at first, and like getting all my ingredients together and figuring out like the best possible formula for me, and also finding some different scents and everything. And so I was making them. And this was before COVID. I would take them to my coworkers at work. I would give them to them. I would ship them to my friends. I'm like, y'all can just pay for shipping. Just I'll send y'all the product. Just try it out for me. And then I did that. Everybody liked it. And then once COVID hit, I was like, okay, I can either like leverage that or it can set me back. And so I took some time to really research more things about like actual business, because I'm like, if I'm gonna go into business, I have to do it the right way. I can't just sell it and cash out me. Like, no, I have to do it the right way. Let me make a website. Let me figure out a name, get the LLC, do the whole nine. So once I got the product together, the formula together, that's when I was like, okay, I can make this an actual business. And then the rest is history.
I love that. Now, was it hard for you to try to figure out how to make your own body butter and trying to make it not so oily, so you didn't run into that same problem like you were dealing with some of the other companies?
It was only because like I had to figure out how to make it in big batches as opposed to just making my own when it was just like a couple of jars at a time. So that was kind of like the hard part, as also like with the fragrances as well. Like, I'm not a chemist. I didn't go to school for chemistry, anything like that. So, I'm mass comm. So I'm like this, all the formulas and everything. I'm like, I got to figure this out. And one of my friends, she's actually a food scientist. And she was telling me like, oh, you have to put the fragrance in after, because before I was putting the fragrance in before, like when everything was solid or when everything was a liquid, I was putting in the fragrance as well. Cause I'm like, okay, fragrance is liquid, the oil is liquid, it makes sense, right? So that wasn't the case.
I would think
So,
so, but I guess not.
so yeah, so I had I was like, okay, so I played around with that. I went through like pounds and pounds of shea butter before I finally got it right. Like, there was a lot of shea butter thrown in the trash, a lot of money down the drain, but I just had to do it that way just so I could learn. But yeah, a lot of money was wasted at first.
So how did you figure out what scents you wanted to go with?
So my very first scent was my blossom scent, and that was the kind of scent that introduced me to making my own products. I love the blossom scent. The blossom scent is actually like a pink sugar type of scent. I'm not sure if you know what that scent smells like, but it's my favorite scent. And I figured out how to like get the scent to last all day and get the scent to just when people walk past you, they're like, "What are you wearing?" And then it's that. So I figured out that one, and then there was also a body butter that I really love. And it was kind of like a cocoa butter, and like it had like a hint of vanilla to it. I'm like, that smells really good. And so I kind of got my formulas together to figure out the right ratio of cocoa butter with the right ratio of the vanilla, and I kind of made my own fragrance with that one. Then I also just got like some other popular fragrances like the lavenders, and the lavender, and then also I have one that is cucumber melon. I know like back in the day, Bath and Body Works, everyone loved cucumber melon. And so I kind of brought that one back. So it kind of mimics the Bath and Body Works cucumber melon, but in a natural shea butter form.
So I have to say, personally, I have purchased some items from Lux Butter. And Blossom is my favorite too. Like, I
Oh,
love
really? Yes, that's my personal
Blossom.
fave. I wear it every day. Like, I'll wear Blossom during the day, and I'll do cucumber melon or fresh lavender at night.
Yes, like you can't go wrong with Blossom. It's like it's sweet, it smells good, but it's also like it's grown. It's like one of those sweet smells where it's like, but I'm grown enough where like I can get away with this. Like it
Yes.
smells good.
And it's good to layer with other perfumes too. So, like, if you want to layer with like your everyday perfume, it's not overbearing or anything. Like, it's just perfect.
Yes, and all of your body butters are natural. So I wanted to know, how important was it for you to do these butters and to make sure that you go about it the natural way?
Yeah, so I also in with loving natural body butters, I also love natural products in general. Like, so I kind of try my hardest to eat clean and eat natural. I know before in the past I was eating crazy, but like since I've like gotten older, I'm like, let me just sometimes for 1 month I might be vegan, next month I might be pescatarian. Like, I'm all about natural and holistic ways of doing things. So that was very important to me. And if it's gonna go on my skin, I'm like, it has to be natural. I can't put any chemicals in my body. It has to be as natural as possible. So that was kind of like really important for me.
Listen, next I need you to create some body wash because I'm still stuck on my Dove. Like I just
Yes,
can't get
everyone's been
away.
asking me about that. The body wash is definitely another formula that I have to learn. So definitely, like, new products are gonna come. I just have to take the actual time to figure it out. Because I also do have a 9 to 5 job. Like, my 9 to 5 job is very much so, maybe even a 9 to 9 is very stressful. So with my full time job, and then I do this on the side, it's kind of been like a lot to manage. But I have to figure out my time management skills there.
I totally understand. What industry are you in for your 9 to 5?
I work in consulting.
Okay. Yeah. So I run this whole news company and I run a marketing department. So I totally understand when you say your 9 to 5 is demanding and it's a lot going on.
Yeah. So I mean, I definitely love, like, being my own boss with my side hustle and everything. But I'm kind of scared to take that leap of faith and, like, just put all my eggs in one basket and do this 100% of the time. Because things have been slow. Some months are slower than others. So it's like I'm not really fully there yet to take that full leap of faith. So.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it because I'm telling you, Dove is like my crack. Like, I just can't, like, I want to get away from it, but it's so hard to find a natural body wash that just works for you. The struggle
Yeah.
I'm finding is a lot of natural body washes. It's kind of like a film over top of it. Like, when you wash, I don't like that film.
Yeah,
It's like I
yeah.
got to
I
double
tried to
wash
go the
my
natural
body.
soap. I have all the product to make a soap, like natural soaps, but it's just I don't want it to be just like, I'd rather it be a actual body wash opposed to a soap. Because personally, I use body wash as opposed to bar soaps. So even though I bought all the products to make bar soaps naturally, I'd rather just have all of the. I'd rather learn how to make an actual body wash because it's a lot easier. Easier to take when you travel and things like that. But I will like to say I'm not sure if you heard of the product. Well, you probably did. It's in Target. It's called Native. It's as natural as the body wash that I've seen so far. That
Okay.
doesn't have like that film, and it's I like it. I use all of their fragrances and everything, so it's in Target. So I like it. I stopped using Dove recently because I found the Native brand. So
Okay, well, I might have to check that out. I might have to slide in Target.
yeah.
Now, one thing that I really like is not only are your products natural, but you also found a way for your packages to be eco-friendly. And so now you package the butters in reusable glass jars, and the peanuts, they can dissolve in water. So how important was it for you to go green?
Yeah, like that was really important. At first, when I first started, I'll admit I wasn't really like green conscious and everything. But then I realized, like, if I'm packing all these boxes and packing peanuts, and I have the bubble wrap and everything, it has to be, I'm wasting a lot of product. And then originally, when I had the plastic bottles, plastic is not good for the environment, and a lot of things happen within the industry. And the beauty industry is actually the number one industry that contributes to the waste in America. So I didn't want to be another beauty company that contributes to that waste. I wanted to recycle, reuse, and be sustainable. So the fact that I was able to find a glass jar that fit my new rebranding style, and was able to reuse them, and you can even make your own shea butter and put it in there. Like, there's a lot of different uses for them. Right now, when I reuse them, I use it for my Q-tips, my bathroom, or like my cotton swabs.
Okay.
You can even use it for I use it for my dog. Like I have my dog food. Use one for my dog food. Like I just reuse them for everything. So, um, but yeah, it's very important to do that. And also like my packing peanuts. When I found packing peanuts that were dissolvable, I couldn't believe it myself. I didn't even know they made those. I'm researching, and it's like compostable packing peanuts. And normally when you think of compost, you think of like you can turn it into dirt. But this compost, you put it in water and it literally dissolves. Which was awesome. Like, so I know like some people in the beginning, I know I didn't promote that. They may have thrown it in the trash, which is okay because at the end of the day, like it's gonna, get water from other trash and rain and all that stuff. So it's gonna dissolve anyway. But just to know, like once you're done with it, you can, play with the little, give it to your kids or something, and they can put it in the water and watch it dissolve. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I know next time I order from Lux Butter or anybody else, I'm about to throw it in the water and see what it do. Because I hate sometimes when I get peanuts and it's like, oh my goodness, it's so many. Like, what am I about to do
Yeah,
with
like
this?
what do I do with this? What's the purpose of this? So, like it's something else that's just not wasting. So, I was really happy when I was able to find that.
So, what are some of the some obstacles that you may have faced in the beginning of your business, and some struggles you may have had starting out?
Um, I'll say for me, because I do have a 9 to 5, it was about consistency, and just staying motivated at times because there are hundreds of other body butter companies who make the same product that I do. So kind of like not being discouraged and also staying consistent at the same time. So that's kind of one obstacle that I still struggle with, kind of. But I am kind of slowly getting better with that. Slowly, um, you know, trying to figure that all out. But I've set like a plan to like help me with that. But just in the back of my mind, just knowing that there's always another body butter company out there, that sometimes it can discourage me.
Yeah, it's the whole process.
Yeah, but I mean, I do know like a lot of people love my products, and even like I still to this day like I kind of have like the imposter syndrome where it's like I really made that, like you really like it, like I can't believe it, like you told me you like it, but it's like at the same time I really like I can't believe it. I don't know. Like, and I'm the kind of person who I hate attention. I hate being in the front of everything. So I really don't like, this being on the camera is a lot for me. But when people tell me they like my products, it's really still a shock to me, like to this day. So, um, yeah.
Well, let me tell you a little story. So yesterday I was talking to my friends and I was telling them about how I was going to be interviewing you today. And we were talking about your products, and I was like, yeah, I'll be buying them. And my friend, she buys them too. And she was like, oh, I love it. And she was like, I love Dream. Like, Dream is the best scent. So that's what she likes. And she was saying how she has your products, and all of a sudden she had a package come, and it was from Lux Butter. And she was like, oh, Dom must have sent me a nice little free sample kit. Oh, I can't wait to look at it. And she said she looked at the shipping name, and it was for her sister. And she was like, hold on, what? And she went to her sister and she was like, what's going on? Like, this in your name. And she was like, oh, yeah, I seen it, in the bathroom and that you use it. And I loved it. So I went and bought me some. So that's how much people out here love Lux Butter.
That means a lot to me because, when people like tell other people about my products, it really does mean like, even though like it really means a lot to me. Like, I still really can't believe I have my own business. Like if you would have asked me this 2 years ago, or I guess 3 years ago, I would not have believed that I would be a business owner, like make products and people know me from my products and things like that. Like I would never have thought about that.
Yeah. So what are some big accomplishments you feel like you've reached already within your business? Could you just start in 2020 maybe?
Yes, in April 2020. I do have a somewhat of a big announcement with my business, but I'm not ready to share it just yet. So you just gotta be on the lookout for it. If you're local to the DMV area, just know big things are coming for Lux Butter within this area. So stay on the lookout for that. I'm not ready to announce that just yet, but so I was really excited about that because I was kind of feeling down about it. Like, you have your slow months and your fast months with your busy months with businesses. And so the fact that I'm having this opportunity come to me, I feel like, I'm going to pick up more. I guess a little bit more backstory. I started my business in Pennsylvania when I was living back home. And then I recently moved to the DMV area. Well, not recently, it's been like a year now. And so I was kind of struggling with getting my business name out here in this area, being that there are so many other small businesses and other small businesses who do the same thing that I do. So I kind of did have a little struggle in that area with getting my product out. But I'm hopeful now. Things are picking up, and I'm excited.
Now you just got me guessing about what this big news could be.
You just gotta wait and see. Wait and see. I would say it, but it's just not. I can't say it right now.
Okay, I won't pressure you.
Yeah. Just keep an eye out for I guess the email newsletters and our Instagram and Twitter feed and things like that. So yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like COVID? Well, you kind of started in COVID. Do you feel like COVID has been like a kind of damper on things to try to help you get the brand out there?
I don't think so. I think it kind of helped me only because when COVID first started, everybody was on social media. Since they worked from home, they had more time to scroll and everything. So I think it kind of helped me in a way to get my brand out there, to get people more aware and to let them know like, oh, I'm here now. Like, we're a business out here. I did really good when I first started. Like, surprisingly, a lot of people were very receptive to me starting my own business and having products. And I was doing really well for a business who had just started with, no one knew about me and everything like that. So I thought for me, I did really well.
Okay, well, that's good. I must say, I recently, went to all your pages and I'm loving the whole rebrand because I noticed, I was like, okay, Dom plotting something because I ain't seen you in a little bit. And I was like, she plotting something. She coming up with something new. And then all of a sudden, Lux Butter was everywhere. When I say everywhere, I saw all your ads. Like,
really? You saw them?
Like every time I went on Facebook, Lux Butter, Lux Butter. Like,
well, there are going to be, I'm running another ads campaign soon, so you'll be seeing them again. So that's another one thing I was really proud about, that I was able to navigate the whole Facebook ads thing. I know Facebook ads can be kind of difficult for people, even small businesses, and that was one thing that I have really studied. I had actually bought a course from another small business. She's like a Facebook ads guru, and her course really helped me out to navigate the Facebook ad space. So yeah, when someone else told me a lot of people have been telling me they saw those advertisements, and just me still, I just can't believe they actually saw it. Like, even though it was out there and I saw my metrics from it, I just still can't believe people actually saw it. So that was pretty exciting for me. I was able to get some influencers to do those campaigns for me. And then I'm also running another influencer campaign that's coming up in March. So Lux Butter is picking up, especially with the rebrand. I knew if I wanted to have a luxury type brand before, my product weren't screaming luxury. It was just screaming regular body butter. I wasn't set apart from anyone else. But I feel like now with my new products, my new packaging, I'm set apart a little bit further than the regular average shea butter company.
Yeah, from a person on the outside looking at the whole thing, you did that. And I love the rebrand. I love the look. The website is bomb. I was this website look good.
Thank you. When I first launched, I did literally everything myself. I made the logo myself. I did my website myself. I did my labels myself. Everything you can think of for your business, I did it myself. But with this rebrand, I was like, you know what? I have too much. I don't have a lot of time on my hands. I need to actually hire somebody to do this for me. So I had hired a web designer for my website, and the same person who did my website, she also did my labels and logos.
Okay. Say something.
Am I back?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, sorry. I have a timer on my phone for how long I can be on social media, and it came up.
Yeah, you about to exceed that.
But I'm back now. But I was saying that the same girl who did my website and my logo and everything, she did everything for me. So it turned out really nice. I really love it. And for those of you who haven't seen my products, here are the body butters. And then here is the sugar scrub. This is my cucumber melon scent. And then I also have a body brush, an exfoliating brush. So that was something that I added for my rebrand. So I was really excited about this. I was able to get my logo on there. I'm not
Oh,
sure if
I
you can
love
see it.
that.
But yeah, my logo is on all of them. Yeah, I think I'm really proud when I saw this in person. Like I was designing it online and like going back and forth with the vendors, but when it actually came in person, I was like, oh my gosh, like I really designed this. I really like produced that. So that was one thing that I was really excited about the rebrand. So
Yes, I love that. So y'all listen, you got for all the scents for the body butter, she has Dream, she has Happiness, Blossom, and she has Fresh Lavender. Personally, I have tried Blossom and Fresh Lavender, and I love it. You can never go wrong with the lavender. So I was like, I gotta
right.
get the lavender. I think your brand might be the first time I tried Blossom. It might be, and I was like, oh yeah, this good. Like whenever I
Yeah,
see
Blossom is
Blossom,
my favorite. I think this. Oh, is this one Blossom? No, this one is Happiness. I have it here somewhere. Oh, this one is Blossom, and it is my favorite. Like I wish y'all can smell it through the screen because the smell, like it lasts all day. When you walk past someone, they're like, "Oh my gosh, what are you wearing?" Like a couple of times, I was able to like promote my own business by just wearing my product and people asking me what I have on, and
that's
it's
gold.
really amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Blossom, y'all go get it. Like for real. Go to what is it, luxbutter.com
Luxbutter.com. Yep.
and go get you some. And then for the scrubs, we have I think it's all the same scents for the scrubs.
Yep.
Blossom, Dream, Cucumber Melon, and the fresh lavender.
All except Happiness. I wasn't. Well, I haven't formulated one for Happiness because it is cocoa powder and vanilla scent. So I have to figure out how to incorporate the actual cocoa scent with the scrub.
And listen, sis is out here doing her research, okay? So you
Yeah, so
know
it's
this
not.
is a good
Yeah,
product.
I'm not just a brand who's putting some stuff together and putting it out there. Like I actually took my time to research it and have people test it out. And yeah, I took my time with this. It wasn't just like oh, I want to sell some body butters. Let me put this out there and y'all cash at me if y'all want some. I wasn't doing that.
You gotta do it right, okay?
Right, I had to do it right.
What is some advice that you would give to somebody who is looking to start their own business or maybe even start a line in the beauty industry? What's something that you would tell them starting out to help them out?
I would say be patient. And do your research. Be patient, do your research, and if you have to reach out to people, reach out to the right people. Make sure you research those people who you're reaching out to, so that you know that they know their stuff. Because there can be some times where reaching out to somebody and they may not be as knowledgeable, but they may seem like they are, and they may give you some BS answers, and now you don't really know what to do. So just be patient, do your research, and take your time, I guess. Oh, that's the same thing as be patient, but yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely agree on that. Like try to like really have your eyebrow up when you reaching out to people or doing tutorials and paying for webinars to try to figure out what's going on. Because some people you can just tell it's cat. Like you can just tell. Like don't think that just because they done did this, like they really know more than you and you gotta trust them. Like nah. Like
So like when it came down to like my whole website and everything, I was in my logos and stuff. Like I have somewhat of a graphic design background, but not I wasn't like 100% advanced in it. But I knew like I didn't want to outsource that because everyone, they may not have the same eye for it as I do, or they may not know exactly what I want, or they may just give me a BS logo or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? The first go around, let me do this myself, and then I'll research people and find that perfect person who can make my brand come to life. So that's kind of what I did.
And I just got another message out of what you said. Sometimes we want things to be so perfect, but wanting things to be extra perfect will cause you to never start. And the thing is, just get out there and start. As you go along, you can build upon what you started and things will get better and better. But don't just sit and wait and you want this to be like this, you want this to be like that. Next thing you know, 5 years done passed and you still ain't start your business.
Right. Like everybody can't have a manufacturing company do their thing the first go around. Everybody can't have a warehouse. Everybody can't have a large quantity of products produced at one time. Like you have to start small. Just start now and do what you can now. Like don't wait till I'm gonna wait till I can get this warehouse, or I'm gonna wait till I can move here. Like no, do it now. Like if you don't, because who's gonna say you're gonna get that warehouse? Or I mean you may, but it may not be when you want to. So just start now so you can build to get what you want. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, so mark that down, jot it down somewhere, and keep it in your head, y'all. So what else can we expect to see from Lux Butter in 2022?
Definitely a bigger presence in the DMV area. I'm definitely trying to market my presence out here so I can have a larger customer base in the area. So I'm looking to do some more pop-up shops here, opposed to just in Pennsylvania. And I don't know, just more pop-up shops so my name can be out there. And people are going to know Lux Butter. By the end of the summer, they will know my brand. They may not know me, but they're going to know my brand.
Yes, we gonna speak it into existence, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm in the DMV, so if I see anything or see any pop-up shops or little markets, I'm gonna send it to you so you can try to get on there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So tell everybody how they can follow you, how they can follow Lux Butter, and most importantly, how they can buy it.
Yep. So you can, our Instagram is official Lux Butter. And then the Twitter is just Lux Butter _. And then I know this is really bad to have all my socials different, but some of the names were taken on all the other platforms, so I had to do it this way. But then our TikTok, our TikTok is Lux Butter Brand. Once I get a trademark and once I get it official, then everything will be together.
Right,
but
we TikTok can take it for ourselves.
TikTok is Lux Butter Brand. Instagram is official Lux Butter, and then Twitter is Lux Butter _. And then you can purchase your products at luxbutter.com.
Yes, y'all. So make sure you go get it. Make sure you support Dom and her Black business, Black female-owned business. And I'm telling you from personal experience, the stuff is good. It's good and it smells good and your body will be moisturized. I need to buy me some more because I looked around. I was like, let me see if I got some Lux Butter and I can bring it on with me. And I was like, dang it, I'm out.
Yes, time to re-up. And I also have a subscription service now too. So when I did my rebrand, I did a subscription service. So you can opt in to get it delivered to you every 30 days.
Y'all, who else doing this? Because I always seen this on Amazon. She popped
Yes, because you need to keep your Lux Butter in rotation. You got to always have it in stock and always have it on you for times like this,
Yes, because it's winter. I mean, it's starting to clear up, but
yeah, but you still got to be moisturized. You got to have that sun-kissed glow in the summer. So that's what the body butter comes in place.
Right, because when the summer comes, you got more skin out, and you can't be looking crazy.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dom, for joining us. I really appreciate it. I had to show love because, you've been showing love to me and I've used your company. So we had to have this conversation this week.
Thank you. I appreciate you even wanting to, reach out and support Lux Butter and highlight my business as well. So I really do appreciate that.
Yes. So everybody, thank you so much for joining us. And make sure you follow The Link Entertainment. Follow us on all social media platforms at The Link ENT. And most importantly, right now, make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel because we had like 939 right now, and we need 1,000 to become monetized. So I need y'all to go hit that subscribe button.
Let me go subscribe now.
Yes, please. Thank you. So hit us up there. Make sure for the hottest stories, you go check out thelinkentertainment.com. We got a newsletter for y'all. We send it straight to your email every week, so you don't want to miss it. All right, so everybody have a great night. Thank you, Dom, again, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next Link Live.